Is going on, Bobbylicious boys and girls? Welcome back to Bobbyliciousgaming. Don't know why I'm talking like this. Now that I'm back at it today, I thought I'd do something different than like I normally would. For those of you that don't know, I'm a huge fan of the Monster Hunter series, and there's a new game coming for the Switch, Monster Hunter Rise, and I think it's going to be great. I'm super excited to lose a large portion of my life to that game. They put a demo out on the Switch shop, and I was like, well, heck, I gotta play that. It's limited to only a couple of monsters that you can fight, and there's gonna be tons more in the actual game, but I thought what I'd do with this one is I am good with several of the weapon choices that you can have in the game, and I'm decent at a few others, and then I'm just absolute garbage with even more. So I thought I'd go in and like, we'll try some of the hunts, and I'm gonna try to use some of the weapons, give a little bit of a showcase of like, hey, this is what the weapon has. Hopefully learn a little bit of along the way. What just happened? Did my dog chase my cat out? Monster Hunter, that's IRL Monster Hunter happening out there. So I figured I'd showcase a couple of the weapons I'm good with, try to check out the monsters that they have on the hunts, and see where we go from there. So without further ado, the demo for Monster Hunter Rise. Okay, so there is a couple tutorials. I've already played those, so I know what's up. There's a couple new features that they've added that they threw in there. I won't bore you with the details, because I'm sure you're just like, just hunt, just fight the monsters, will you? I've used one. They gave you 30 tries in the demo, and I've used one to fight this little raptor thing, and it was pretty cool, but, you know, I was like, yeah, it was pretty easy. What I really want to fight is the mizutsune, which is from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which is also on the Switch. And it's like, I mean, just look at this thing. It's like this, like, Chinese, like, water dragon, but like kind of like foxish in its form, and it has a bubble attack, and I don't know. I just think it's really pretty looking, and I've hunted it into oblivion in the other game to get the full armor and weapon set. So I figured, you know what the heck? Let's give it a shot. I'm a little nervous. So here's the deal. Here's all the weapon types. There are 14 in total. Yep, my eyes are not deceiving me. There's 14 in total, and I can choose from, and they basically give you like an already built set. In the game, when you hunt the monsters, you actually, the cool thing about it is you actually carve off the pieces of the monster and are able to use it to make armor sets and weapon sets. So each of these characters that are having different armor sets and the different weapons, they're based on different monsters that are going to be in the game, most likely. So I'll play with the ones that I know I'm good at, or that I want to actually try out, and you know how they're optimized for this game. If you guys want to see more, let me know, and I'll make another series, and I'll do the rest of them and try to learn them as I go. The number one that I'm good with is the great sword, which is this dude right here. I mean, the weapons are all comically sized, like anime style. Like, they're massive and like unwieldy, but that adds to kind of the charm and the fun. The other things you're seeing is you're seeing a dog and you're seeing a cat. Those are my partners. I can ride the dog. That's a new feature of the game. The cat, that's old hat. That's old cat in the hat. They fight alongside me, and they are my allies, and they'll help support me and stuff like that, so it's cool. Greatsword is the number one that I'm good at. That's the one that we'll be running first, just to check it out. I'm okay with the longsword. It's just a giant katana. There's a sword and shield. It's a little bit faster, but you can also block. Dual blades, you just go in and you just go furious on this thing. You've got a hammer. It's hammer time. Like, that's the best way I can describe the hammer. Monster horn, this is kind of like, or the hunting horn, that's kind of like a support character. It's kind of like a bard if you're, you know, attributing it to like an RPG. Like, they are there, and they you can attack with it, but you're there to like boost your allies with their attack, their health, and things like that. Lance, it's lame. I've never done it, but I have played the gunlance, and I dig that. It's basically a giant cannon on the end of a lance with a giant shield. It's good. Switch axe, part greatsword, also another one that I really love. Charge blade, it's fun. It's basically the sword and shield mixed with the switch axe. It's neat. Insect glaive, this one's a bit more technical, and like you can use it as like a pole arm to like stab out, but also like do flips and stuff with it. It's kind of crazy. Light bowgun, it's a gun. It's like a machine gun. And then there's the heavy bowgun, which is like a heavy machine, like a strong machine gun. And there's the bow and arrow. I never really got into those. I really got into the heavy bowgun previously, and so I'll probably run with that. But first and foremost, I said we're running the greatsword. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Got my coffee. Okay, so we got 50 minutes. Don't be distracted by everything you're seeing on screen. I would explain it. You don't need to know it. Just know that I know what I'm doing. Totally, I totally know what I'm doing. Main things you probably need to know are the top green bar underneath my name, Raul, is my health. The bottom bar below it, the orange bar, is my stamina, which is used up by doing attacks, sprinting, dodging, things like that. And, yeah, and then you just get to watch me whack the crap out of some monsters. There she is. All right, here we go. Oh, I love her. She looks great. Hey, honey. Okay, the monster roars, usually, every once in a while, and there's the bubs. Okay, and she is, when it roars, it, like, stuns you for a second. There's a way to get out of that, but you have to have, like, special stuff. So, okay, we're just gonna whack at this tail. One of the things you can do is you can cut off their tail, and that's part of the thing that you can use to, you know, make armor. Come on, honey. Okay, yeah, get your bubbles out of here. Get your bubs out. Ba ba ba! Woo! Okay, there's a new feature, that little, like, Spider-Man thing I just did. It's a new feature in the game that you can use, and so far, I've been digging it. Okay. As you can see, this sword is slow as molasses and unwieldy as heck, so you gotta be, ironically, kind of precise with your hits. Like, you gotta wait and be ready to move at a moment's notice. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting in, ambush, slam a jam, and get out with this weapon. That's my tip for the greatsword. So as you're seeing, I'm doing some more damage in some spots than others in this game. That's kind of how it works, is you know, they have like weak spots or whatever. Oh shoot! My health is very low, as you can probably tell. So I'm gonna drink a little bit of medicine. So my goal is to, like, aim for those weak spots on her. It happens to be, whoa! She's shooting water beam. I'm picturing it as like a pressure washer. Come on over here. I'm gonna blind you. Ha ha! Be blinded! And now I smack your head. Or miss completely. It's tough when you get knocked down. You're kind of screwed. This is definitely built to be a tank. You are in there. You are doing some damage. You are knocking it around. Kid is over there drinking some juice, getting his health up. Thanks, kid. Oh yes, I knocked her over. That's the time when you got to get in there and you just got to start wailing, because she is knocked over. She is messed up for just a second, and that's the time. Now she's very quick, so I haven't showcased one of the things I want to do, which is you can charge up your attack. Bah! Ow, baby, yeah! Oh, I love it. Oh, and now I'm just wailing on her. 1, 2, 3, and boom, 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 boom. Whoa, that was a big bub. And now I'm slippery. And now I gotta use something to be not slippery. Cleanser, I think it is. Yeah, I have been cleansed. That little fish was trying to eat her. So what the monsters will do is they start to realize that you're like kicking the crap out of them. They'll leave and they'll try to either go take a nap to restore some health. They'll try to eat for a second, and when you can catch them in those moments, that's a good time to just get in there and start smacking away. Ooh, yes! I got the flip! And the cool thing is you can like start to tell like they're getting tired. Like you see how she's got breath coming out of her mouth? She's getting a little worse for wear. Whoa! Get hit with the pressure wash. You'll start to notice that like they'll salivate too, like when they're hungry. They'll limp when they're really down low on health. Kid, how's that juice, my dude? Well, tried. Whoa! Oh, thank goodness for that terrain difference. Whew. I love how she looks. They've updated the graphics a little bit. The Gen Ultimate was just an upscaled version of the one for the 3DS, which had like crummier graphics. It still looked good, but it was just like they just made it look a little bit better. She looks great in this. Like I love that like you can tell she like has that like oily sheen that like Bubbles have on her. It's great. Get in front of me. Nope, nope. I got hit with bubs. I got hit with the pressure washouts. This cat! What are you always drinking? He's like, it's so good. I need the juice. Oh, this is a good time. She hasn't noticed me. Yes. Hey, baby. Shh, 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 shh. Okay. No! Sneak attack. Missed opportunity. She was like, I see you. If you'll notice, one of her like petals on her head, I don't know how else to describe it, kind of came off. So like they get damaged over time. It's cool. Let's get attack on this tail. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, she's tired. Let's do this. 2, 3. No! She knew that was a setup. Oh, good. Come on, come on. With this max potion. Full health. Hi, baby. Sorry. She's hurting, man. She's hurting. She's gonna go down. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that she can even have her tail broken off. Alright, I'm gonna try something else because I saw I had one of these in my inventory. Let's see if we can get her to come over to this shock trap I'm gonna set. You'll see. You'll see what happens. Come on, baby. There we go. That's the ticket. You can usually use a trap to capture the monster. I don't have anything to be able to capture her with. You need the trap and another item. You can also use it just as that. A time to immobilize, gather your friends together and be like, hey guys, let's wail on her. Oh shoot, I'm low on health. Kid, why don't you share some of that drink with me? He's like, no, it's my drink. Oh, she's fighting the other thing. And the duck is running away like, I don't want nothing to do with this. Let's let them fight and see what happens. Oh, she dazed it. It's like... Oh, I can ride him. Yes. Ooh, okay. Well, this is kind of cool. I was not expecting her to be able to do that. And me to... So now I can use the monster to actually... I'm riding the monster and I'm having it fight for me. This is a new feature. I've not really used it. I did a tutorial once. But I will take it. Oh, yes. Oh, that's cool. I can ride her! Yes! Oh, that's really cool.
Let's go for a ride.
Alright, let's try to attack this thing. And the more I build up that gauge in the center there, the more I am likely to, or I can do like a special attack on her and do more damage, so. I'm shooting Bub! Oh dang, she's doing some damage. Here we go! Here! Come on, get it, baby. Oh, okay. I don't know what I did, but I don't. Stop drinking the juice, kid! Get flashed, baby. Bah! Ooh, she tried to flip, but I knocked her down. 1, 2, 3. Yes, she's limping. Okay. That indicates, obviously, as I said previously. Oh, we got her tail! Yes! Woo! Oh, that's great. Now limp away, honey. Limp away.
You ain't going nowhere.
She's like my tail.
I'll be taking this.
I'll be taking this. Yoink. The tail is good. What was I gonna say? Oh, her limping. That means she's almost down for the count. Look at these deer. They're just like, what the heck? Bah!
You'll be fine.
Oh no! Okay, you get 3 like feints per hunt. So that was feint number 1.
You're gonna be sorry for that.
Yeah, you are. I'm coming for you. I don't care if you're pissed. I'm pissed too. You killed me. I thought I was gonna do it in 1. Don't you try to run from me again. She's faking, man. She keeps like dipping as if she's gonna go, but then the bubbles just come out. Yes! Success. All right. So, as I said before, you can capture the monster. It does give you a little bit more rewards for your hunt, or you can kill it. You know, there's less technique to that. It's just doing what I did, wailing on him. Then you carve up the monster, you get a couple pieces, and then they reward you with a couple extra at the end of the hunt that you can kind of save and use for later.
Piece of cake.
Attaboy, kid. You and your juiced out armor set is slick. I'm excited. Yeah. Thank you for playing. Okay, so I don't get any of the extra bits. I'm gonna do this. Buy the game? Not yet. It's not coming out for 2 months. Give me some time. 2.5 months. So that's that. That's mizutsune. That's the great sword. But now we'll just kind of showcase some of the other weapons and show some funny moments. Because that hunt took like 35 minutes to complete. I don't anticipate that I'm going to be able to do a full another hunt. I'll hunt the Izuchi so I can show it off. Maybe I'll hunt mizutsune. Hold on. All right, now the thing, see, if you'll, oh my gosh! What? Okay, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. The cool thing about the dual swords, obviously, if you saw the numbers, it was doing much less damage, but it happens very fast. For the 3rd time, here's how she works. You're not doing as much damage, but you get in there and you slice and dice. And you have what's called demon mode, which I just went into, where you just get in and you just start slashing. I am no longer in demon mode. And I'm almost about to die. What is the difference? What changed in the last... Alright, let's get into demon mode. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's Naruto run in there. Bubbles, fine. Yes, just flail at nothing. Clearly, I am very well versed in the dual swords. Yes, I broke her part of her head. Let's do this. Demon mode! Oh, my stamina's fine. Shut up. Oh, we did a double knockdown back to back. Blessing. I don't need heals. Why did I do that? Oof. Be careful! She's about to shoot water at me! It's my only weakness! I have rabies, I'm hydrophobic. I need medicine, like stat! Okay. Ow! She's just like, yeah. There we go. See, now that's the kind of combos we need. Her being a little bit slower, just kind of chilling there. I'm getting my groove. I was thinking greatsword when I started this, and now, well, now I'm still flailing about, I guess. So maybe I haven't learned anything. She's getting a little sleepy. Yes, it broke part of her scales on her head. Boom! Now who's flailing wildly? It's me still, but gosh, I'm doing great. How did that hit me? Like, and there's Crystal drinking the juice. The dog is actually sad, and Crystal's like, I don't care. Thank you for playing Get Good, Scrub. Okay, so the heavy bowgun is definitely more of like a support type weapon. I'm just gonna start shooting her. Wow, damage. Jeez. Okay, it is definitely something where like the closer you are, the more damage you do. But the goal for me is I need to be somebody that's playing with, you know, others that may be in close proximity and taking that damage, and I'm just in the back blasting. The coolest feature of the heavy bowgun is you get not that. You get specialty ammo that you can load in and just start pounding, baby. Yeah, I mean, look at that! I can't use it as like a melee weapon, obviously, but I mean, really. Oh, jeez. How did I do so good on the first time and I suck so bad? Okay, one of the things I figured out that I had been trying to figure out was how to change my ammo types. You can have different ammo types for your gun, and that makes it convenient because then I can do stuff like this.
Pay attention to your stamina.
Okay, well, she moved, but you can basically shoot, like, there's different ammo types. Like, that was like an artillery one. It hits her, it does damage. Sticky ammo is this. They're basically sticky bombs that will explode after a few seconds, and it's great. Now, the thing that stinks about it is you can only have a certain number of them per thing. You have unlimited of your normal ammo, which was the stuff I was shooting initially. Whew. Oh, now's the time for artillery barrage. Boom. I think she's weak to thunder. I don't know. Looks like it's doing some good damage. Spread ammo is basically like shotgun. Boom. And each weapon, depending on your monster, may or may not be able to have all the same things. Some can have powered up versions, like this is spread ammo level 1. Some will be able to carry spread ammo level 2. And I think pretty much everything can go up to level 3 in terms of their power. I am about to die! Let's, oh, the cat is dropping the healing bubbles. Thank you. Yes! Let's get in there, come on. Shoot that face. Shotgun, baby, shotgun! Ooh! Ooh, ooh. No bubs. Ah. Oh, I have the bubs. Oh, shoot. Get out of here, dudes. Get the bubs. Do that. Cool, cool, cool. Come on over here, honey. You're gonna blind you. Whack! Yes. This is definitely built to be a ranged-ish class. Oh, yes! Eat it! Ah, you healed me. I don't think you intended to do that. Don't hit me, 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 don't hit me. Ah! Ah! Oh, I think it's time for a special attack, baby. Wow. Anticlimactic. There we go. That's the big... Oh, shoot, the Rathian's here. Well, that's complex. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, let's let them fight and see what happens. Wait, I can ride the Rathian. Okay. Okay. And now I'm flying and I just got knocked down. But now I'm shooting Fire Blast. Oh, and now she's hit with a Poison Tail. Oh, baby. The Rathian is another one that's kind of a classic. She's been around since, I believe, pretty much the beginning. Rathian and Rathalos, her male counterpart. Oh, launch her. She's trying to run away. Oh, that's great. I love it. So in Monster Hunter World, you were able to get the monsters to like fight each other. Like they would just show up in the biome and they would just start fighting and like do special attacks and whatever. It was really cool to watch. Kind of almost cinematic. But in this one, with you riding the monster, you're the one that gets to initiate the combat. And I think that's pretty okay. Nothing personal. Time to drop the damage. Bam, bam. You know, I'm not supposed to be fighting you, but by golly, it just feels great to... Okay. Oh, shoot! You didn't leave! I thought you left! You tricked me! She keeps doing that! I was doing so good. Oh, that class is definitely built to be like, hey, take some, bring some friends with you on that one. You're supposed to be the guy in the back and, you know, just laying into them, and they're supposed to be the ones, you know, tanking the damage, so. One more, let's mix it up. We'll fight this little raptor thing. All right, here we go. So every Monster Hunter game has a little raptor thing to start out with. It's usually the easiest one to beat, and it's just kind of to teach you like, hey, this is what hunting a monster is like. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Now, here's the gunlance. As I've previously stated, it is exactly what the name suggests. It is a lance with a gun on the end of it, and the goal is to do this. Okay, well, the goal is to jam it into the thing's head and blow it up with your like special shot, but I failed, so get him! Bah! Dang it! This is another timing one. This is another one where it's like, you know, I told you I like these heavy weapons, but they require a little bit of precision because these monsters are always so fast. You like that dodge? Son. Stab it up in his face! Oh, I just missed him. He backed up at like the last second. Yes! And that's that. That is what I've been trying to do this entire time. So you can just slam it with the lance. You can combo it in with some boomy booms right there. I just did a little couple boomy booms in his face. And if you have the lance on the end of it, each time you shoot it, you have to reload it. Okay, I see you. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ow, I don't think I've ever done that! Well, that was pretty cool. I'm a cool boy if I do say so myself. Oh, it's an Arzuros. That thing is basically a giant honey badger bear thing, and also another one of the, like, hey, welcome to Monster Hunter type monsters. Come on, baby. Slam that in there. Boom! Yeah. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. So it doesn't matter, you know, what weapon you have, what monster you're fighting. When it's in the hands of a master like me, you know, that... Thank you for playing. And with that, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed kind of this little weapons showcase. If you want to see more of them, I still got a few playthroughs, and, you know, no, I don't want to buy it. I'll come back. I'll do some more. Hopefully it's informative. Hopefully it's good. I'm good with, like, 2 or 3 of the other weapons, and the rest I've, like, never used once in my entire life. So those would be interesting to kind of try out and learn how they're played. But yeah, let me know if you like this. Let me know, you know, it's not for another 2.5 months until the full game comes out. If you want me to stream some of that, I will totally do that as well, too. But yeah, thank you for checking in as always. I really appreciate you. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.